Alright, so Prime Video has finally released the official trailer for Spider-Noir, and they're calling this the authentic white and black trailer. Now apparently there is another version of this exact trailer where it's in full color, but of course we are going to cover the authentic black and white version because that is as the series intends us to watch it. So with that being said, guys, couldn't be more excited to cover this. Let's watch this together. Let's get into this video, see what they have for us. Let's go.
Every mystery forms a complex web, but pull the right strand,
Nicolas Cage, he's back.
it's a straight line to the answer.
I'm loving this voiceover so far. That sounds good. Wow. Monsters attack cops. Look at this, we're getting like a speakeasy. Okay, he's a detective, that's fantastic. Was that actor inside Sinners? Let me know. I think she was.
But I think you're braver than you let on.
Punched him off the roof? Oh my goodness. There's him in the mask. Hit that web, let's go. Clean, very clean. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse producers, okay. That's a tight scene right there.
We can be alone together.
This is your chance to put that shovel down. So what are you waiting for?
Now here's the villains right here. And we broke that down on the channel too. This is Megawatt right here. Ooh.
The people could use a hero. Fighting is the point.
Oh my god. What was that?
He's the best show in town.
What's up with all the spiders? I mean, I know we're watching Spider-Man, but damn.
What happened to
I
your
got
face?
arachnophobia.
I walked into a door.
How many times?
That was dope. Get a bar fight scene. Clean work. Prime Video, let's go. 2 ways to watch, okay.
It sounds crazy, I know.
That's classic Nicolas Cage right there. All right, guys, that was the official trailer for Spider-Noir releasing May 27th on Prime Video. Let's go ahead and discuss what we got to see here inside of this trailer. So, I'm so glad that they dropped the official trailer for this because if you don't already know, and I mentioned it slightly during the reaction there, that we did react to the exclusive villains reveal and the behind the scenes footage for the Spider-Noir series. Make sure you go back and watch that video, okay, once you're done with this one. But to get more into the details of this trailer, I think Nicolas Cage is doing a fantastic job here. I love the way his monologue sounds over this entire trailer, and like I said, we are going to get 2 different ways to watch this series. I think that is a brilliant idea from the creators of this series here because of course not everyone's going to be into the noir style in terms of watching in black and white, especially considering how long we've had TV in color, right? So providing that extra way to view this series in color if you aren't really into it, I think that's great. When I watch this series, which way am I going to watch it? I'm not really sure, you know, I'm feeling the black and white though. I kind of want to go with what the series creators intended, but I couldn't be more excited for the release of this, okay? If you don't already know, we are going to be covering this on the channel going forward. Once this releases May 27th, we'll be doing reviews and breakdowns for this series, so hit subscribe and be ready for that. But yeah, I love the way that the web swinging looks. I especially love when he's in these fight scenes and he's using the webs just right on someone's face and slamming the 2 bad guys into each other, and he was in that bar fight scene. That was a great scene there. Can't wait to see more of that once this fully releases. We didn't get too much of the villains in here, but again, we did do a full teaser breaking down the villains. So we know there's going to be about 4 different villains inside of here. Who knows, maybe there's going to be more, but who we did get to see a little bit more inside of this trailer was Megawatt and his powers, right? Because he was electrocuting Spider-Noir on the ground there. Great scene. We got another scene of what seemed to be like an old school speakeasy. You know they have to add that into here, right? That's just going to add to the aesthetic and take this show to an entirely different level. I think that's going to be great there if that's what I think it is. But then we move over into the detective office, okay, the private detective, because Nicolas Cage, his character Spider-Noir, is going to be a private detective. I think that's fantastic. I can't wait to see him break down these crimes and investigate these crime scenes and just try to catch these bad guys that we can expect to see throughout this series. That's going to be magnificent and a great addition to the show. Now, we also got a lot of different body horror stuff, which I really didn't expect that element to be inside of this series, and especially inside of this trailer, right? We seen the guy with like the half weird face kind of reaching out to Nicolas Cage there. That looked creepy as hell. We seen what seemed to be like a surgeon cutting into somebody and all of these spiders just flowing out all over the place. That creeped me the hell out. Like I said, there's one thing I don't mess with, and it's spiders, okay? I know I love Spider-Man and I love the Spider-Man character, and we're going to be covering the Spider-Man Spider-Noir series, but man, I can't stand spiders. I hate it. And especially when they're just flowing out there, that just triggered a reaction out of me, okay? And for the last thing that I loved here, all right, it would have to be the outfit. I think the costume design is on point when it comes to Nicolas Cage specifically, and him being in this detective uniform, right, with the long coat on. That looks great, with the spider mask and then the hat on top. Fantastic design there. I love what they're doing with this series so far. It seems extremely creative. I wouldn't really expect that we would have gotten something like this, but here it is. All right, live action Spider-Noir. Can't wait to see it on Prime Video May 27th. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you stick around because we are going to be covering it, as I stated before. With that being said, guys, those are my thoughts on this trailer. I'd love to know your thoughts on this trailer down in the comment section down below. If you don't know what I do here on Demigod ENT, we do film, TV, and pop culture based content. So if you're interested in this type of content, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.